Kings 11 Punjab does not have changes. It has a change. It's singular. What's going on?
Singular, yeah, exactly.
First time.
Is everyone all right?
I don't know.
They've made just the one change, which is a shocker. They've made 31 changes this tournament.
Most by any team.
Most by any team.
And you wonder why. I mean, they've had a couple of injuries. Obviously, there was a couple of injuries early on which they had to change around, but there's just been no consistency. There is no surprise to me at all that they are languishing towards the bottom of the table. When you make 31 changes in 14 games, or 13, now 14, you just can't. No, how do you give each player some little bit of a little consistency, a little bit of confirmation? Look, we trust you. We're backing you.
And it happens every season.
Yeah.
And that is the problem. Is that one of the reasons why they taper off in the second half of the season?
I think it is. And my issue is who's picking this team.
Yeah.
Is it the coach?
I don't know. I don't know whether the coach is having enough say. Are people that don't know enough about the game having too much say?
It's known to happen.
Yeah, look, I think sometimes it will happen. And as soon as one or two losses come, that's when those outside influences think they can take over or think they should take over. Whereas that's the most important time, I think, Joy, you've been involved in these teams, to leave it to the genuine cricket people to sort it out.
Didn't Shah Rukh do that though? Shah Rukh for the first 2-3 years, I know for a fact, was extremely involved, and I think after the third year just gave up and said, well, hang on, this is not what I do, I'm going to get the professionals, and never even came to an auction after that.
No, never came to an auction after that, and that's the point. You have to leave it. What your job is to say, this is how I'd like my team to play, this is the kind of team I want. That's it. Beyond that, you can't do anything during the season. What happens, especially with owners and all this, I'm telling you, last year, I was here, just at this Cricbuzz stadium, studio out here, and somebody from Kings 11 Punjab, somebody who's actually with the Kings 11 address, had sent a message to me saying, oh, we're looking for some input, somebody heard your statements yesterday and we thought you could just think, what advice would you give? My question is, if at that stage of a tournament you're soliciting advice from people here and there, I'm not saying it's the owners or anybody, but I'm saying all people from everywhere in the world is giving them advice and they're listening, and somebody saying, wow, that sounds like a good idea, that sounds like a good idea. The point of it is they have about 50 ideas thrown at them. If the owner is slightly insecure in what they're saying, they're going to turn around and say, coach, this, I just got this from somewhere. Wow. And, then once you go to WhatsApp University, then, life is.
And nothing breeds that insecurity more than losses. And then the losses create that insecurity, and the insecurity create the losses. And it's just a vicious cycle.
It's just so, it mirrors last year. Doesn't it, for them? A brilliant start, played 6, won 5. Lost 1 last year, and this year 6 and 4.
Doull, you've seen enough teams where panic sets in as soon as you get 2 losses in a row or something, right?
I know.
And that's when every voice comes. And in India, you can't do that because you've got 1.4 billion cricket experts.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And if your best team is your best team for those first 3 or 4 games, why does it all of a sudden become not your best team? Why do you have to make wholesale changes? I can understand a change, a quick bowler for a spinner if you're going to Chennai. An extra quick bowler if you're coming to Mumbai. I understand these things, but maybe a batsman that plays the short ball really well if you're going to Kolkata. If you're coming to Mumbai. I get those changes because they make sense to me. But some of the wholesale changes just make no sense whatsoever.
And also, sometimes I'd say, even suppose I'm Bangalore and I'm saying that, I'm 1-6, 1-7, I'll try out new players and at least give them a chance because this season's gone. This season wasn't gone.
Oh, no.
Not for Punjab,
at the time when they started making these wholesale changes, the season wasn't gone for a long shot.
2 games ago, it still wasn't gone.
Exactly.